have it.
Thanks. I want to ask you about ships being redirected around the Red Sea. Freightos tracked shipping costs and found that the ships going to Europe, the weekly cost for containers going to Europe are up 386% from last October. Costs going to North America are up 99%. So when does the White House feel like this could start putting pressure on prices and pass it on to the consumer?
So look, obviously our national security team here and our economic teams are closely monitoring the evolving situation in the Red Sea. It's something that we're keeping close eye on. But what we've seen so far is that the impact of the ongoing conflict has had limited impact on the U.S. supply chains and energy prices. Diversions of vessels from the Suez Canal and to the Cape of Good Hope has not had major impact on availability of products in the U.S. or capacity at the West Coast ports. Again, our teams are going to closely monitor this. This is our national security team and also economic team. We're going to monitor this, but we haven't seen an impact at this time.
And one last Friday, the president was at a coffee shop in Pennsylvania, and he seemed to be surprised that the smoothie was $6 and how expensive it was. I'm curious, so is the president now realizing the costs that Americans are bearing?
So look, when he went over to you all to the press corps, he was having a good time, right? Offered up to as you know, offered up to buy them coffee. There was a big group there, and he made sure everyone got coffee and pastries. So I just want to make that really clear.
His comment was $6, and I'll do it anyway.
I hear you, and that let's not forget what the trip was about. The trip was about small businesses, right? There have been 16 million small businesses that have started, that have filled out for applications. That's a big deal. That is really important. What that means is that they have the confidence, small businesses, folks who are starting them, have the confidence in the economy to start a business. And that is, I think that's also really important too. And the president was able to do this, or we've seen Americans able to start, file for applications to start small businesses because of the American Rescue Plan. By the way, no Republican voted for that. And so it's gotten the economy back on its feet, and also given the confidence for small business owners to start, all right, for people to start a small business. 16 million applications that we have seen. And so I think that's important. And look, you know, Republicans don't want to do that, right? They're not interested in that at all. They're not interested in fighting Big Pharma. They're not interested in making sure that we're lowering healthcare costs for the Americans. They're not interested in that. That's why they didn't vote for the Inflation Reduction Act. That's why they didn't vote for the American Rescue Plan. And so that was the point and the important part of the president going there to Allentown. And I think it was a good trip, and you all saw that.
So expensive.
He was joking around. He was certainly joking around with the press corps. You know that he offered to buy coffee. That's what he did, and pastries. But I think the most important thing about that trip is that he was able to visit a small business. He was able to talk about how this administration, because of Bidenomics, because of the economic policies that we put forward, that we are seeing now a historic number of small business applications. And I think that's important. They have the confidence now. They have the confidence now to start their small business. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you